your favorite music. This is TRAXXfm.
Welcome to this week's edition of What Matters. It's Kong Yu live in the studios of TRAXXfm in Angkasa Puri, Kuala Lumpur. Speaking of live, so this segment is not just live over the radio waves, but also available on our Facebook Live session on our timeline, right? So head on to Facebook now. We are at TRAXXfm Official in case you want to have a peek into the interview feature of the day, What Matters. That's right. This edition dated Wednesday, March the 16th, 2022, focusing on the ABU Digital Broadcasting Symposium 2022, right? So, of course, the Asia Pacific Broadcasting Union, that is ABU, has been in existence for a very long time, basically in charge of consolidating, coordinating a lot of what happens for the official government linked, right, radio stations and, of course, broadcast units, not just radio, but TV as well, media overall in a lot of the Asia-Pacific countries, right? So here to tell us more about the symposium for 2022, I have with me, live in the studios of TRAXXfm, Najwa alias Fairuz, who is the assistant to the director of ABU Technology of ABU Broadcasting Unit, right? So welcome to the studios. Good morning.
Yeah, hi, Kong Yu.
Hi.
Thanks for having me today.
You're welcome.
It's a pleasure to be here.
You're welcome. It's good to have you here, and thank you so much for taking time out to be with us. If you have a question for Najwa, if you'd like to join in the conversation, the best way is to be with us on our Facebook Live feed. That's usually the best way to get interactive live, so we urge you to do that. Once again, we are at TRAXXfm Official if you'd like to do exactly that, right? So I was talking, right, Najwa, about the Asia Pacific Broadcasting Union. So the union has been in charge of, like I was saying, the consolidative duties overall for all broadcasters in the Asia Pacific area, right? So tell us, formally, right, can you tell us what the Asia Pacific Broadcasting Union is all about?
Okay, all right. Thanks, Kong Yu. So basically, the Asia Pacific Broadcasting Union, or ABU, which was founded in 1964, is a non-profit professional association of broadcasting organizations. It currently has over 250 members from 70 countries and regions, with a potential audience of approximately 3 billion people. So the ABU's role here is to promote the collective interests of its members while also assisting in the development of broadcasting in the Asia-Pacific region. With the mission of assisting all members, the ABU acquires rights-free content for developing countries, negotiates rights for major sporting events, and organizes regional coverage. And ABU facilitates high-quality co-productions among members, bringing together Asian and Pacific talent. As a platform for exchanging ideas, experiences, and practices, ABU organizes key industry, regional, and global conferences and summits as well. Yeah.
Right, so nice, right? So what is it that you do over there? You're part of the ABU technology side of things. Tell us more. So it's all about what? Getting people on board when it comes to the technology, in terms of social media, in terms of how new media is now, taking over as the dominant forms? What is it? Tell us.
So basically, I work with the ABU technology team, which is part of the main 4 department of ABU. So the technical team organizes activities to help inform about the new technology in the industry for the development and to provide training to all of its existing members and partners. And one of the ABU main annual activities, which is led by the technology team, is the Digital Broadcasting Symposium. Yeah.
Wow. And speaking of which, so that's coming up, right? That's an annual thing? Tell us more about what is known as the ABU Digital Broadcasting Symposium.
Correct. That's an annual thing for ABU.
Okay.
So before we delve deeper, so basically we have an upcoming virtual event this 21st to 24th of March. That will be hosted virtually. And what is DBS all about? So basically, Digital Broadcasting Symposium was established back in 2005. So DBS has grown from humble beginnings to become one of the region's leading broadcasting industry events. The symposium, which includes a conference, an exhibition, masterclasses, and workshops, is intended to provide broadcasters with the information they need in order to make right decisions in a rapidly changing digital age. DBS also aims to provide a platform for broadcasters and technology solutions providers to come together and discuss relevant issues to explore solutions that meets the requirements of broadcasters.
Okay, so this is a symposium per se, right?
Yeah.
So who are the actual participants of the ABU Digital Broadcasting Symposium? Importantly, how can people sign up for it? Is registration still open, or do you have to be from a certain background to participate? Tell us more.
Yes, so DBS participation is open to anyone who is interested in the broadcast technology particularly.
Okay.
So the registration is free and it is open to all. So for more information, you can head over to ABU official website, which is www.abu.org.my.
Nice.
Yes.
So you can check that out. In the meantime, we're going to go for a very, very short breaker. Okay, and when we come back from the breaker, of course, more with my special guest today, who is the assistant to the director of ABU Technology, Najwa Alia. Fairuz joins me for the segment today. Back in a bit.
Playing your favorite music. Your favorite music. This is TRAXXfm.
Have a stroll down the Teluk Kemang beach and delight in the botanical treasure of Tanjung Tuan.
Port Dickson, Negeri Sembilan, 101.3 TRAXXfm.
This is What Matters, and you are tuned in to TRAXXfm.
That's right. If in case you've just joined us, well, welcome to the second section today for the live interview. We are talking about the ABU Digital Broadcasting Symposium 2022, which is taking place very, very soon. And here to tell us more about it, Najwa Alia Fairuz, who is the assistant to the director of ABU Technology of ABU. Yeah, so just a quick recap for our friends, right, and listeners, and also Facebook Live viewers who are just tuning in right now, right? Share with us in a nutshell again, right? What is the ABU Digital Broadcasting Symposium about? And importantly, the dates and also how people can find out more information. So we'll have the website again, just as a quick recap.
Our upcoming event, which is the Digital Broadcasting Symposium, will be hosted on 21st to 24th of March, which is next week. And it is for those who are interested particularly in the broadcast technology. So basically, in a nutshell, ABU, ABU is here to promote the collective interests of its members while also assisting in development of broadcasting in the Asia Pacific region.
Okay, perfect. Right. So how can people get information about the symposium per se, the website reference?
Oh, okay. So basically, you can just head over to our official website, which is www.abu.org.my.
Okay.
Yeah.
The main ABU website, and then of course click under the symposium. There'll be like a big tab for you to do exactly that, right? So thanks for that quick recap. Just to catch up our friends who are just joining us after that little breaker. And if you're online with us, well, thanks for being there. Quick little shout out to Patricia Lim, as well as a couple of others who have said hello there. If you'd like to join us virtually, well, I guess kind of virtually, right? Digitally, that is, via Facebook. We are at TRAXXfm Official live with this segment at the moment. If you'd like to get a peek into what's happening down in the studios between myself, Najwa, and the team, well, that's the best way to do that, yeah? Since we are talking about digital broadcasting again.
Yeah.
So, overall, how do you feel that the Digital Broadcasting Symposium, right, can benefit participants who sign up for it, as well as, importantly, the ABU members themselves?
Yeah. So, as for this year, it will be our 18th flagship of hosting ABU DBS.
Nice.
So what we aim here is to bring broadcasters and solution providers together in order to create a platform where they could exchange views, discuss problems, find solutions, and share experiences, both among fellow broadcasters as well as well-known industry expert and solution providers. We have been growing over the years with increasing participation from members and the industry. So this is pre-COVID, yeah. So our exhibition has grown from less than 5 to more than 60 booths now, and participants from a few hundreds to over 1,000 in the past few years, which is spectacular. And the workshop and conference sessions reflect the current media issues and provide our members with an ideal opportunity to learn and share. Although we were unable to hold a physical event at this time due to the pandemic and, the SOP and regulations and such, we received an overwhelming amount of support from our members and partners. And I believe that this shows that our members and our partners appreciate the benefits and value they gain from the event, and they come back to join us year after year.
Nice. Okay, so it's going to be an online event this year.
Yep.
Right, so that is what we have to do. That's how the pandemic has shaped us overall. We were talking about how one can sign up for it. You already answered that in the previous segment, as well as the quick reference. Just go to the ABU website to find out more info, right? Now let's talk about the symposium itself, right? Mm-hmm. What is the theme? Because, for every symposium, there's going to be a theme that the content basically revolves around, right? Share with us.
Yeah. The theme for this year is more specific and focused towards the evolving media workflows. So here it actually aims to address the current issues and challenges in the broadcasting and media industries. Mm-hmm. As a result of the ongoing pandemic, various industries are speeding up their adoption of digital technologies and solutions. Worldwide, broadcasters have been compelled to embrace online technologies and remote broadcast operations and management. Apart from that, the industry is seeing an increase in the use of cloud and IP-based applications, which are actually altering and challenging traditional workflows while enhancing productivity and operational efficiencies.
Yeah. So this big shift that we're all undergoing, so this is all in line with that, the theme, and of course the application, right, towards how it applies to today's digital world. Right, so anything else to share about this, about the correspondence of the theme, why it was chosen, and of course, importantly, the application to today's digital world?
Okay. So with the ongoing pandemic, it actually has changed a lot of things. Especially it has accelerated adoption on new digital technologies, which were in the pipeline for the coming few years. This has been the same for the broadcast and media industry too. A lot of the viewers have joined platforms to enjoy content online, which actually has forced many broadcasters to start delivering their content through online methods like OTT platforms and other channels. This process has changed the way broadcasters traditionally operate with remote production, and changes in existing workflows. The DBS event with the theme focusing on evolving workflows aims to address these changes and what technologies and solutions are currently available for broadcasters to make this move to keep up with the changing industry. Yeah.
Now we're talking about, of course, the ABU Digital Broadcasting Symposium 2022. In case you've just joined us, just getting in touch with that as well. And the whole idea of us is to basically have this platform, a symposium for people to gather member countries, and also people who are in the industry to gather together. Yeah. In this case, for this year, to improve on workflow processes and things like that, right? So we also touched upon the fact that you're from the ABU technology side of things, right?
Yeah.
So on a more general scale, share with us, since we have you here with us from the ABU technology of ABU itself. In what ways has this symposium generally contributed to the technological development in member countries?
Yeah.
And how have you gone about doing it?
Okay. Here, the symposium facilitates gathering of information and learning through multiple methods. Here, I can say during the 4 days conference sessions, it will introduce the delegates to new and advanced technologies, how industry is developing, and what new technologies they can anticipate in the near future. It also shares some experiences on how these new technologies are helping others and how they are being used within different organizations. The delegates also get the chance to learn and understand more about the application and also implementation of these technologies through the focus workshop session. Previously, when we can host a physical event, we will have an exhibitions where the industry exhibition provides the opportunity for them to see and work with new equipment and explore the new features it provides. They also get the chance to discuss with the manufacturers and solution providers about the new equipment and to understand how it would fit with the existing system. On top of this event, it provides an opportunity to network. Okay, and then other than that, they get another chance to share and learn from like-minded professionals and experts from around the world, whether it is new technologies or enhancing and improving the applications of older technology. The DBS will definitely provide the necessary information and guidance to reach members' solutions.
Nice, okay. And, we're talking about how the Digital Broadcasting Symposium has had to move online.
Yeah.
Right? And has to, of course, cope with the pandemic in the past 2-3 years, isn't it? So how do you see that process? You touched upon it a little bit just now, but how does the whole symposium kind of evolve with the pandemic? And also, do you foresee that it can be a physical event again in the future?
It was fantastic that our incredible team had to deal with the pandemic and actually shift the whole strategy when DBS had to be virtually hosted for the first time in 2021, which was last year. So despite the need to host the event in the new normal, we do our best to stay focused on DBS' main goal. We have also improved our internal digital assets in order to provide our members and partners with the best virtual experience possible. In order to provide a more engaging experience, we will not be using regular platforms like Zoom or Teams. Yeah. So what's so interesting about the ABU team is that their enthusiasm towards technology. They have actually developed a virtual platform that uses a combination of tools and virtual solutions to provide a better interactive platform for easy interaction and a better learning experience.
Nice, yeah, just like anything else, isn't it?
Yeah.
All things digital is super important these days, and this is part of it, including, of course, a lot of our features being available more widely, thanks to digital mediums like Facebook, online platforms and things like that. So I think it can only open up, this vast opportunity to get the word out there, and even in your case as well, to get the symposium to be easier attended by people from all around the world, in fact, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, so thank you for being with us, Najwa. We appreciate it. Now, anything else you'd like to add about ABU technology, as well as, importantly, about the ABU digital symposium that's coming up?
Okay, so I would like to focus more on the highlights for this year theme. There will be a lot of discussion tapping on the next generation technology like AI, big data application, blockchain, focusing on media and, of course, remote production operation. So be sure to register, as you'll be receiving the latest insight and sharing from our members and partners across the Asia-Pacific region and beyond. So lastly, follow us on Instagram at abu.dbs as well. Thanks for listening and have a nice day.
Yeah, thanks for that quick summary, concise wrap-up, as well as for coming into studios live for the segment today. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
right?
Thank you, Kong Yu.
You're welcome. That was What Matters for today, March 16, 2022, with Najwa Alia Fairuz, Assistant to the Director of ABU Technology, of course, as part of the Asia Pacific Broadcasting Union, ABU, on a special feature. Do check out the ABU Digital Broadcasting Symposium 2022 on their website. Information is there. And also, thank you so much for tuning into What Matters. Of course, music and lots more content to share with you before this show, hosted by yours truly, Kong Yu, wraps up at 2 p.m. So a few more hours to go. Stay tuned and keep it locked right here on TRAXX.